Dead, in a bed of sin. In a judgment, I see her lying there with a stitch on.
Oh, please, Mrs. Spaulding.
Anna, Henny, not a stitch, nor a mark on their bodies. Of course, they'll say it was the bastard done it, but it's like a hand of God, more like I'd say. God's not mocked.
Mrs. Spaulding, please, not in front of the Ben.
It's a terrible start to the new year, and him in the next room can hardly get his breath. I blame that Hilda for it all. Them Germans, if they don't get you one way, they'll get you another.
No, don't you start, Mother.
But that Bane, that poor little Bane, who never did anybody any harm, why did God take him?
Mrs. Spaulding!
God moves in mysterious ways, I know. That bomb fell right on his little room, where he was lying innocently asleep. And they found not one little bit of him, you know, not one little scrap. He's with the angels now.
All right, Chas, come on. Finish your food, then out.
You needn't look at me like that, woman. I'm only telling the truth. There's been no but sin and wickedness in that house since poor Captain Nichol was lost.
Captain Nichol?
Aye, God rest his soul.
All right, son. You hold your mother. Out!
Carrying on like that in front of the bed, Mrs. Spaulding.
The truth will out, Mrs. McGill. That poor little lad and that terrible mother, both taken with the same bomb. And that great big house, a direct hit our home. Direct. Now you cannot tell me that's not the work of love.
Fortress.
Poor old Oscar. I wonder if the Chinese go to heaven. I don't suppose fish do. We'll give you a cross, Nicky, I promise you. But please let the fortress be all right. Took ages to build. Looks like we've been lucky. Wow, it was well built. How's that? Chaz, is that you? Nicky? I thought you were dead. How did you escape?
I wasn't here when it happened.
How?
My father warned me.
What, in a dream?
Sort of. I come here quite a lot. Seems more like home than that place. They're all dead. Even the ratings.
Did you see them? Dead?
I went back and found them.
But what will you do now?
I don't know. I'm the only one left in our family. I suppose they'll put me in a home.
I wish you could stay with us. But me grandma and granddad staying with me till after the war. And I've got to sleep on the sofa.
I don't want to leave this place. I mean, it's mine now. I don't want to be with strangers.
You like your sweet?
Thanks.
We'll have a meeting. We'll see you through.
Morning, sir.
Sergeant, you've been left school a long time, you know.
Old habits.
Yes, quite. Tell you the truth, I'll be glad when the little parishes are back at school. I'm lost when I'm not teaching.
You never did find anything out about that machine gun that went missing?
Well, if I had, you'd have been the first to hear about it, Sergeant.
It's around here somewhere. I know it in me bones. One of the lads from here, or a group of them.
You know which?
I have my suspicion.
Oh, do, I'm afraid. Terrible about that Nichol boy, eh?
And that's another thing.
Oh?
Not a trace of him was found. Not one trace.
And that's unusual.
Very.
What are you suggesting?
I'm not really suggesting anything. It's this damn war. Makes you distrust even the clearest facts. I'll be a lot happier when we find that machine gun.
And I'll be happier when the school's open again. Well, I'll keep my eyes and ears open. It's all I can do, I'm afraid.
That's all any of us can do, sir.
We'd have to tell grown-ups. I mean, they'll think he's dead. It'll go down the records at the town hall and... well, people will worry.
He's just said he hasn't any family left. Who'll care?
Grown-ups know what's best.
Listen, they'll take him away and stick him in a home like they did with me when my ma died. They give you a lump of porridge and belt you if you leave your shoes lying about.
You could steal one of us.
Well, you and ma have him.
Then where can he stay?
I'd say here, but I didn't ken what they'll do for food.
There's plenty of food, stacks of it. The petty officer was on the black market. Mother said never bite the hand that feeds you.
You sure?
In the old stables, tins and tins of the stuff. Everything you can think of.
There you are then, he can stay here. Everyone thinks he's dead, no one will be looking for him.
Well, what if he gets poorly?
Oh, poorly. Then you take him to a doctor, don't you? Plenty of kids can their own now.
But you'll get lonely.
Oh, you kids lonely. We'll be here often.
But what about at night when it's dark? I've been lonely ever since my father didn't come home. They said he never would because his ship had gone down. And then Mother and Commander Horsefall. I knew what people were saying. They think kids don't understand. Well, I did. And Bodser and everyone calling me Sicky. I'm sorry.
Okay, better not stay here alone. I'll come and live with him.
What about your auntie?
Easy. I'll make her think I've gone back to Glasgow. She never wanted me here in the first place. She was glad to see the back of me. Don't worry about all that. The only thing she'll miss is the money my dad sends.
But doesn't she love you?
Love? You kids don't know you're born. All she loves is a beer and a fag, that's all. I've run away before. By the time they notice, I'll have disappeared.
We'd better enlarge this place. If you two are going to be living here permanently.
There's another smaller air raid shelter. We could commandeer that.
Mere digging. But I'll come tonight. Don't fret. We'll manage here for the time being.
I'll get Big John to shift all the heavy stuff. But we'll better get all the food in here before something bigger gets his hands on it.
Oh, don't worry. People don't like to come here. They say it's haunted because of all the dead bodies. I mean, it was bad enough when they were alive, living in sin.
Audrey!
Sorry, Nicky. It's all right.
Well, I'll have to hurry if I'm going to get done and be back here by dark.
Before you go,
Aye?
everyone swear on the gun. We swear to look after Nicky and to be loyal to Fortress Caporetto, named after my grandma's battle. And we swear to take on the fight for king and country and to let no one, no grown-ups, nor the school, nor the police, no one stop us. We swear!
And I thank you not to keep coming here making accusations that you can't back up with facts. I know, my son. You don't.
Look, this war's doing bad things to kids, sir. They're running wild. None of what can be sure anymore. Decent kids from good homes, they're behaving like slum kids with a feather in the neck.
I don't want to have to tell you again. I know, my son. I can't answer for the others, but I know my own.
Look, they're up to something.
Get your foot out of my house.
Something that could be dangerous for them.
Go away or I'll have the law on you.
I am the law.
If you're the law, I wish you'd do something about my John.
What now?
Coming home every night covered in mud.
Madam, the cleanliness of your children is, as of yet, not the responsibility of the police force. There might be a warrant, but surely you can still manage that by yourself.
Well, really? I can remember you, Sonny, when you were in short pants.
Come in. This won't take a minute. That police sergeant was here again. Green. Is that his name?
What did he want?
Seems one of your mates has hopped it. The Scottish lad. Duncan, is it?
Clogger?
Do you know where he is?
I haven't seen him for ages. He's run off before. His auntie doesn't love him. Honest, Dad, that's the truth.
The sergeant's convinced you're up to something, son.
What?
I've always trusted you, son.
I know.
I'm going to trust you now. I want you to swear on this Bible.
But you don't believe in God.
It'll have to do.
What do you want us to swear?
That you're not doing anything that you should be ashamed of.
I'm not, Dad. I'm not ashamed of anything.
Well, swear it then.
I swear I'm not doing anything I should feel ashamed of.
Hold still, man. You've lost it. Captain, sir! Look! Planes are twin engine, flying low.
Quick, get the gun out! Plane spotted! Send Carjuice gun out! ODV support cover! Oh, go on, OG, move!
All right.
We've drilled all this, you should know it! Hey, what's you doing that thing? I don't want to hold where my dinner is. I can't say anything.
Not another false alarm, honest.
I saw something. You be at your uncle's whiskey again. I'm telling you, I saw it. I'll be too far off yet to see without the telescope. Just wait.
There it is, straight ahead.
Where?
There!
We're gonna hang about. Let's stop him.
Gorgeous.
Nicky, old son, our first kill, you cannot. We did it.
What about the hole in the forest? What about that? We didn't end this.
Shut up, everybody.
Oh, come on, Miguel. We did it, man.
With the help of a Spitfire, there's one great hole in the forest roof.
Shut up. A brave man has died. He died facing his foes.
But he was the enemy.
A brave man for all that, Sam.
What about the hole in the roof? That nasty great gun, he could have killed someone with it.
That's what it's for, stupid. Besides, Sam nudged us.
Well, anyway, we did it.
Guten Abend, Murmelmann. Wie heißt du? Heinz? Ich kann dir sagen, Kaninchen leben länger als Soldaten. Schmeckt's gut? Danke.
Got a strange case here, Sarge.
Oh, and now what?
Oh, it's a woman with a funny story.
Oh, well, let her in then. Haven't had a good laugh for years.
Oh, I didn't mean it as a joke, Sarge.
Look, just send her in and go.
Right, you can come in now, Mrs. Sergeant Green will see you.
Yes, madam. Let us pray.
Let us pray indeed, young man, for these are the latter days when the foul beast shall be raised from the pit. Book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 11.
Oh, Lord.
Call on his name by all means, but do so with devotion and in a state of grace. What is more, the servants of the foul beast have been machine-gunning my mother.
What?
3 days ago, as I live and breathe, I had just taken Mother a cup of tea and I was reading to her from the good book when something came through our window and smashed the fear God and keep his commandments that hangs over Mother's bed.
What sort of thing?
That sort of thing.
And what happened?
I went to the window, didn't I? I saw their fearsome machine fleeing God's wrath going straight into the heavens.
German.
It bore the crooked cross.
The tea-time sneak I shot down 3 nights ago. Where do you live?
Simpson Street, just across the river. I'm here for my war damages.
Überleben ist das Motto.
Have you? I'm right gasping. She won't let me have them. Says they're ungodly. She's potty, you know. I get mine through Mrs. Keegan next door.
Well, what do you do with the ash?
Where do you think? The last time the doctor came to test me water, he nearly had a fit.
What are those trees across the river?
It's a long time since I looked out there, Hinny.
Where is that place?
Ask me doubter. The seat of Satan over there, Hinny. You know, that woman that took in sailors.
The Nickel House?
Smoking! I told him you wouldn't allow smoking, Ada, but he wouldn't heed. He took advantage of me, lying here helpless.
Right. Out, young man. Out. I'll have the law on you. This whole room smells of the foul pit.
Madam, I am the law.
I said out.
You busted!
I haven't. It was like that when I started. It was you.
Was not.
Was. Yeah, give me a go at sorting it.
Well, you better be careful. Oh, no!
Well, don't worry, I can mend it.
You and who's, Army?
Charles, there's someone coming.